Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Today we come to Anta. Anta, that is large intestine. Here he translates as power here. Power, Anta power. Anta kala warkato. Kala warkato. Wataka. Kala means this one kala. Neck. Wataka. Wataka. Kala wataka. Wataka means inside, interior of the neck. You see, wataka, kala wataka. Kala wataka. Interior of the neck. Krisa Maka Priyade. Krisa Maka. The Krisa Maka, the intestine, through it, the excrete, come out. It's a Krisa Maka. The end of the intestine, the end of the extreme passage, which is the extreme passage. Sarira Bandre inside the body. Chitta. So from here to the inners, from here to the inners, that is called Anta. Here, Wadaka, Kala Wadakato, from the neck, from the neck to the inners. This is called Anta. Lohita Doniya Tata. Tata, the intestine, the interior of the body. Intestine, interior of the body. Tata. Lohita Doniya. Lohita means red color. Lohita Doniya. So Lohita Doniya, that is red color. You say Lohita Doni, red color. The red color, what? Red trough. Red trough. Trough here like a cup, you know. Red cup. So Lohita Doni. Lohita actually we translate as blood. But here Lohita, the red color, as red as blood, the red color. We refer to the red color. We don't take as the we don't take the blood. Red trough, that is the Lohita Doni. China Sisa Demoni Kaleware. China Sisa, China headed. Sisa, China cut Sisa head. Demoni Kaleware. Demoni, water snake. Kalewara, the body. So here it is translated as the carcass of a beheaded red snake. Beheaded red snake. Actually, Kalewara, the body. The body of the beheaded red snake. Red snake, we say this is water snake. Red snake, maybe the snake that eats red. That's why the translator translates as red snake. but we know that it is water snake. So the beheaded water snake, the body of the beheaded water snake. Kaliwara, see, we say the Kaliwara, we say the body. So with the body of the headed water snake is quite is poured into a red trough. Yeah, don't you? If you put it into the red cup, let's see here, red cup. If you put the coin of the red snake, the coin body of the snake, the body of the snake into the cup. Na lohita doni janadi, the cup does not know. Mayi damani kaliwara tita, the body of the snake is a me. Mayi is a me. Nabi damanika kaliwara, the snake, the body of the snake also doesn't know. Ha lohita doni kaya tita, I'm the red cup. So I use here cut because trough, this word is not familiar with me. Red trough or red cup. The cup, when we say cup, is more clear. You put the snake in the cup, but the cup doesn't know. And the snake also doesn't know. The cup doesn't know the snake was put in it. The snake also doesn't know I was put in the cup. As to the inside of the body does not know. Inside of the body, here, Srira Bandara na Janadi. The inside of the body, Srira Chandra na Janadi. I will use only the translation here. Srira Bandara na Janadi, Mayi Atantita. The inside of the body also doesn't know. Abawan is a me. Is a me, Abawan is a me, or eternity is a me. Nabi Ada Janadi. The eternity also doesn't know. Ahasrira Bandre Titan, I am inside the body. So they do not know each other. They do not concern each other. They do not review each other. Anya manya aboga pajawakana rhita itidama. Because here they are, or this under industry or bound, this bound or this industry is the included in one of the part of the body. Ajidano, it has no mind. Abhyagado, it is not gusla, it is not agusla. So no, it is lack of se, nisato, it is not the being. So tado tatu di ewa manasikaro pawaditapo. So it should be contemplated. So anda guna. So when we learn this thing, we will know the differences between the science and the atakata. The science, the atakata. Adaguna, andandre, adaguna is side the industry here, andandre. This is called also small industry. Interest here referred to the small industry. We have large industry, small industry. Eka wisri ada boge, 21 coins. Padded or tita, padded together, 21 coins. So these small industry are, you see the temple of the 21 coins of the Bhaṅga. Yeah, they are to be found in the temple between the 21 coins of the Bhaṅga. So 21 coins, we had 21 coins. But the woman and the man, the woman, how many are the coins? Do you remember? I have read before in a book. I forgot, maybe Pro Visuddhimagga. So the intestine, the large intestine of the woman is shorter than the man. Is it? Have you ever read that one?
No, Sayadaw.
I have read before, but I do not remember. So the intestine of the woman, the large intestine of the woman, is about 20 coins. And the man who said 21 coins. So the woman shorter than the man. That's why we say the woman is jealous too much. Compared to the man, the woman is more jealous jealous than the man. We say the Myanmar say utore. She has short the intestine. That's why she is jealous. We all the Myanmar people used to say that. We say that. So if any woman jealous, huh?
But in the Vibhaṅga is also only mentioned 21. They do not differentiate the man and woman.
Really?
Oh,
I have
sorry. No, they just mentioned they just mentioned the meter of the man and the woman. Man is 32, and woman is 28. But they all have the 21 coins.
32. What is 32?
21. Sorry, not 21.
Man is 21. Woman
no,
is.
No, they both are 21.
Really? I have read before, from which book I do not remember. So the shorter thing is really the bones of the woman is shorter than the man. I have read before. That's why in Myanmar we also say the woman easily jealous compared to the man. So any day they are jealous. That's why we say utore, utore. They have short intestine. That's why they are jealous compared to the man. The men also are jealous. But compared to the man, the woman more easily jealous, more easily jealous. In Myanmar, we say like that, jealous. 21, here, let's say here, 21 coins of the bone. So the intestine, the small intestine, adaguna, the small intestine lines in the temple between the 21 coins of the bone. So binding them together. So binding them together, small intestine. Then data yata pada pojana raju mataka pada pojana. Pada means the feet. Pojana to clean the feet. Pada pojana the pine actually. Pada pojana to clean the feet. Raju, that is the rope. Mandala, that is the round. That refers to the doormat. But here we say, where ropes are to be found, sew it together a rope ring for wiping the feet. This means the doormat, you see, for wiping the feet, doormat. Then the rope ring for wiping the feet does not know. The doormat is short, we say the doormat. Pada Pojana Raju Madala, that is the doormat. But it is wrong. It is also made up of the rope. And in order to clean our foot, in order to wipe the dust from our food. That's why we say here just dormant. The dormant here, na janadi, the dormant doesn't know. Rajukama sepidwatita. The dormant doesn't know. Ropes are to be found. So with me together, because the rope tied the doormat. You see the doormat. The doormat doesn't know I'm made up of the rope. You can say I made up the rope. Then Rajuka Napi Janadi Napi Janapi Janat Napi Rajuka Janadi Rajuka. The rope also do not know Maya Pada Pojana Raju Madalaka Sabedwa Tita. They also do not know we are bound solely together. A rope brain for wiping the food. So we are here Maya Pada Pojana Sabedwa Tita. We are making for the doormat. Now the ropes also doesn't know we are made for the doormat. Ewa mewana ada janadi. So also adaguna na ada janadi. The Lord eternally doesn't know adaguna ma abade watita. Yeah. The interests are to be found by the me. The interests are to be found by the me, nor do the interests know we are to be found by it together abound. So the party, if you see the party, adagunama abadedwatina tita adaguna. The large industries abound by the small industry. That's why adagunama abadedwatita. So the more industry is bound me. No. The small industry binds me. It doesn't know. Napi adaguna janade. The adaguna also doesn't know. Aha ada badid watita. I'm binding the law industry. The industry, small industry, large industry, but the excrement except the large industry. Anya manya aboga bajavakana. So they are not concerned each other. They are not reviewing each other. They are just a part of the body. They are just part of the body. They have no mind. They are abhyada. They are lack of soul. They are not the beings. So in this way, the contemplator should be done. The udariya. Udariya. Udariya referring to the food here. He translates as George. The food are digested food. The food, what we swallow, something we swallow, something we swallow, except in the stomach. That is udariya. So udariya, udare, is the stomach. Tita line is the stomach. Udare tita line is the stomach. Asita pita kaida saida. Whatever you eat, whatever you eat. So tata suwana, doniya, suwana, sunaka, suwana are the same. Suwana referred to the dog. Suwana, doniya, doni, the cat. Doni, we say the cat. Cat. Here it is translated as boar. Dog's bone, boar. So the cat for the dogs to keep the food for the dogs. The dog balls here. When a dog's vomit, the dog's vomit it ball. Yeah. The dog vomit it ball. Suwana doni. Suwana, the dog. Doni, ball. Suwana doni, the dog bone. Tite wa suwana wamtu wamtomi suwana wamtu suwana do wamtu pomet suwana wamtu tite where it is poured where it is poured where the dot pomet is poured is the dot bowl suwana doni na janani. The dog boy doesn't know. Mayi suwana wamatu tito. Dog bome is lying in me. It doesn't know. Dog bome is lying in me. The dog bome also doesn't know. I'm lying in a dog's bone. I'm lying. Mayi udriya titan. Sorry. Aha suwana doniya tito. Aha suwana doniya tito. I'm lying in a dog's bone. Doesn't know. Ewa mewa na udra janadi. Ewa mewa so too. Udra stomach here. Udra not chest here. Udra we refer to the stomach. Stomach doesn't know. Udra na janadi. Mayi udriya titan. I'm lying. Mayi udriya titan. So the mayi udriya titan. Stomach doesn't know here. The digestive food is lying in me. Josh here referred to digestive food. The food is lying in me. The stomach doesn't know. The food also doesn't know. I'm lying in the stomach. So mayi udriya titan. Mayi udriya titan. Food is lying in me. So nabi udriya janadi. Aha udriya titan. I'm lying in the stomach. Anya manya aboga pajawakana hita ididama. They do not consult each other. They do not review each other. This way, we have to contemplate on it. Krisa. Krisa here done. That is digestive food. So udriya undigested food. Krisa digestive food. To be found at the end of the bowel. At the end of the bowel. Actually, at the end of the bowel, you say, would resemble a bubble joint, 8-figure bread long. So atta angula, atta 8, angular figure, welu baba bubble joint. Atta angula welu baba say, it is similar, or it resembles the bubble joint, which measured 8 figures. See? Ada priyosane, at the end of the eternity, Ada priyodane. But Grisa referred to excrement, actually, excrement. But the Atthakta used many words here. It is called the receptacle for the digestive food. Receptacle for digestive food. Tata receptacle, the receptacle for digestive food. Wilubabe omabde dwapakitaya sana pandu matikaya. Sana soft, pandu here, so pandu brown color pandu. Matika clay. So sana pandu matika soft brown clay. Wilubabe omade dwa added to pakitaya. Wilubabe omakira pakitaya. So if you add the soft brown clay into the bubble joint, the bubble joint, not vibhaṅgapāḷi, the bubble joint doesn't know. Mayi badu matika tita, the soft brown clay is a me because bubble joint. So the he translate here. The Babu Joy doesn't know brown clay is a me. So the brown clay, Padumatika, the brown clay is a me. Nabi Padumatika Janadi. The brown clay also doesn't know. Aha Wilupa Betita, I'm the Babu Joy. Now I'm the Babu Joy. Babu Joy. I'm in it. This was wrong. The wrong translation here. See? Aha Wilupa Betita should be. Pali here is Aha Wilupa Betita. I'm in the Babu Joy. So this translation is wrong translation, this paragraph, you know. So you need to correct it. Grisa, what is Grisa? Under Guna Duriya Grisa. I'm in a receptacle for the digested food. That's wrong. Wrong. So you have to mark that one. Now I'm in a receptacle for digested food, because the brown clay doesn't know I'm a Babu Joy. Should be like that. Should be here. I'm a Babu Joy. Instead of I'm in a receptacle for digested food. So where you read the Pali, you were clear with the Pali. You see, Napi Bhadumatika Janadi. Bhadumatika, the Babu Joy doesn't know. Aha Wilupa Be Tita. No, Ulupapa. Bhadumatika Janadi, Aha Wilupa Be Tita. The brown clay doesn't know. Aha Wilupa Be Tita. I'm a Babu Joy, should be here. Ewa mewa so too. Pekasyo here. Not Pekasyo Janadi. Pekasya receptacle for digested food. The store food. You see? The store food na Janadi. Mayi Grisa Tita. Mayi Grisa Tita. Dan is a me. It doesn't know. Grisa doesn't know. The receptacle for the food, receptacle for digested food, refer to the excrement, actually, the excrement here, the large intestine where is stored the excrement, receptacle for digested food here. So Nabi Grisa Janadi, the excrement also doesn't know. Ahapeka se tita, I am in a receptacle for digested food. It doesn't know. The inya minya Grisa here, Grisa Pekasya. Grisa and Pekasya, these two. Grisa Pekasya doesn't know each other, doesn't concern each other, doesn't repeat each other. They are just the matter, or just something that belongs to a part of body. It has no relation. It has no, it's vital cell, vital soul. It is not a being. It is just Puthuidadu. So in this way, we had to contemplate on it. Mata longa. Mata longa. Mata longa is the Pali, as you have seen. There is no this word in the original Pali, canonical Pali, Mata longa. But the Atthakatha is explaining this Mata longa because this Mata longa is founded in the Vibhaṅga by Venerable Sariputta. Or Agadhidhu Dika also by taking bone marrow, this Mataloka also has to be taken. That's why Atakta did not escape or did not leave this word, but he explained here. Okay, Matalonga brain. Matalonga. Sisa kataha bandare. Sisa kataha. Sisa head. Kataha scar. Abadre. Sisa kataha abadre here. Interior of the scar. In the interior of the scar. But Sisa is missing here. Scar. Sisa kataha scar, the bone of the head, that is the scar. Abandra is the interior of the scar. Purana labugatahe. Here labugata. Kataha means the cup. The cup. But he explained here. Oh, the God range. Kalabu. Labuka God. So the Purana old God. Kataha means like a pot. We say kataha, we say pot. But rain here, because it is not pot. The God is said is the pot here. So the old God rain. Pekide Peta Pendia. Peta Pendia. Yeah, Peta Pendi. Peta dove, not D-O-U-G-H dove. Actually like a bread. Land of the bread. When a land of the bread is put inside an old quad range, you put the bread, it is the old quad range. The quad range does not know. Labu kataha. The quad range does not know. Mayi peti peta pendi tita. Peta pendi, land of dog. Mayi tita is a me. Mayi a me. Land of dog is put into the quad range. That's why nor does the lamb of dog know I'm in a quad range. So napi peta pendi janadi aha labukatahe tita. Aha labukatahe tita, I'm in a quad range. Ewa mewa sotu na sisa kataha padra janadi. The scar doesn't know. Sita kahadaba, the interior of this car or the inside of this car doesn't know. Mayi mataloga tita, brain is a me, it doesn't know. Mayi mataloga tita, napi mataloga janadi. The brain also doesn't know. Aha sisa kataha padra tita, I'm inside this car. So these two, anyamanya apoga rhita, anyamanya pajavakuna rhita. They are lack of concern, they are lack of reviewing each other. So in this way, you have to, it is one of the body parts. It has no mind. It is indeterminate. It is but a soul. It is not a being. It is just put to dhatu. In this way, we have to contemplate for the brain. Yavapananya piti imina. Yavapananya devi iti imina. Mataloka. Wow. Apoko thasa desu anugada pruta don lakana wasena yavapanaka. between Katawata city. So except above, the remaining all you see is the between Dadu. Yawapanaka. This he points out the element existing in the other three portions of materiality, beginning with the water element, call it, or whatever, earth, according to its characteristic. So the ayo here, we have four kinds of ayo. Four kinds of ayo here. But it's not important here to learn these four kinds of ayo. Bahira Bhutadu Nidesa. Now, in the case of Bahira Bhutadu, we have learned Ajatika Bhutadu. So in the external earth element, we ayo iron here. The iron ayo the kala loha. The iron referred to black iron, kala loha. So here you have kala loha, black iron, the Pali. Loha di jadi loha, wijadi loha, kedima loha, pisaja loha. There are four kinds of loha here. Four kinds of loha here. Jadi loha, natural metal. Now the jadi loha, wijadi loha, horse metal, not natural one, wijadi. Then kedima loha, artificial metal. So it made up for something, you see, artificial. So the pisaja loha, it translates as local metal. So four kinds of metals here. What are those four kinds? Let's see. Tata ayo sajan. There in ayo here, there are the seven kinds of natural metal. Iron, silver, gold, tin, lead, copper, mercury. So the Pali here, ayo, iron, sanja, silver, suwana, gold, tipu, tin, sisan, that is lead, tabat loha, that is copper, the wikada loha, mercury, that is steel actually. Wikada loha referring to the steel, you know. Mercury steel, I'm not sure what is mercury. Wikada loha, we translate it to steel. Steel is very hard, so it's very sharp. You cut something, it's hard. The mercury here. The Pali, if you want to learn Pali, you say ayo sanja suwana tipu sisa tapa loha wikataka loha. Several kinds of natural iron here. Then wijadi loha. What is wijadi loha? Naga nasika loha. Naga nasika loha. What kind of naga nasika? Naga loha, nasika loha. Naga metal, nasika metal. So I don't know what is that. So this is also a kind of iron, a kind of loha. That is called post loha. Nasika loha. Naga loha, naga. Here in India, they use naga loha, nasika loha in India. But here we don't use naga loha, the nasika loha. We a kind of
it refers the place where they come out.
You mean the place where the iron
the matter produced.
It is a kind of copper here. There's a metal here, naga metal, nasika metal. We say a kind of copper.
Hi, Sayadaw. So in the next sayat, how is the word jati loha translated? You know.
Pali Myanmar.
Yes, jati loha.
Jati loha. Malaysia. Very slow. Jadi loha tipu pawala. Jadi loha. He doesn't translate. He just use jadi loha.
Yeah, then
Jadi
what
loha
does it mean,
here.
Sayadaw?
Huh?
Then what does it mean, Sayadaw?
Jadi loha, the iron actually. Jadi loha, not mixing with anything, just the naturally iron. Jadi loha.
Naturally. Well, and then if that's the case, then Sayadaw said that the word what is that? Vibhaṅgapāḷi is steel.
Vibhaṅga, yes.
But because basically steel is iron. Steel is made from iron.
No, not natural one, you mean?
Yes. I think that is the reason why he said that it's mercury, because mercury is natural.
Here he translation, the former translator, the issue translator, they translate as the here Tanshin. It Burmese Tanshin. But here he translate this arrow, we got a loha Tamni. You see here Tamni. Tamni means steel. Here Tanshin. Tanshin means that how do you call this iron is like a life. A live iron, you say.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of iron is this. A live iron. The iron which is alive.
Which is alive.
The alive iron can move here, there, and there.
Oh, so maybe that's mercury, because mercury can, it's iron, but it's like a liquid, so it can move.
Mercury is better?
Yeah, I don't know, but so, because even though mercury is metal, but it can move. It's not like,
really?
a solid thing. Yes, because mercury is basically the thing that in the equipment that we use to measure the temperature.
So mercury is better. That's why the translator translate as mercury.
Yeah, maybe because the word, if the jati loha means natural, then it should be, because based on my understanding, steel is not natural because steel is made from iron.
That's why maybe the translator doesn't understand very well, did not understand this very well. The Asian translator, the Asian translation board use it as mercury.
Yeah, maybe, yes.
Maybe this arrow did not understand very well about the mercury. So he used the steel here instead of mercury. So the here mercury is not like a steel. Steel made of the iron or makes from iron. That's why better to say mercury. So we got loha mercury. These are the natural iron. See, they are natural iron. So we jadi loha. So we have naga nathika loha. There is a kind of the copper, kind of copper. The kasa loha, water loha, arakutadi tini kedima loha. Kedima loha, 3 kinds of artificial metals. The artificial, what are they here? Kasa loha. Kasa loha. Vota loha, arakuta loha. Kasa loha bronze. Bronze, that is, we call the silver, white silver, kind of white silver. Kasa loha. Vata loha, a low metal. A low metal, I don't know this metal. This metal may be in Myanmar also we have this kind of metals. In my region we have this kind of metal. Vata loha. Then arakuta. Arakuta, there is brush. It is a brush. These three kinds are called ketima loha. Ketima, you know, adopted. Ketima, adopted. Then morakaka, putuka, malinaka, sapalaka, tilaka, adaka, balaga, dusi loha. So several kinds of, here we have 8 kinds of pisaja metal. 8 kinds of pisaja loha. You have morakan, morakakan, is the Pali, morakaka. Morakaka, he does not translate any one of these, you know, morakaka, putuka, malinaka, sapalaka, chilaka, adka, wa, adaka, balaka, dusi loha. So he does not translate any one of these, but you have a note there for T, you go to the A note. The 8 kinds of pisaja metal. So in Buddha's time, maybe before in ancient time, these metals were popular. The people also knew these metals. Tapa loha, there we have 5 kinds of the Esu amanthen pajas jadi loha ni paliya wisawatanewa. So only 5, the natural matter are stated separately in the Pali, only 5. Only 5 are stated in the Pali. Tapa loha wekatakandi imihipana tui jadi lohi sate. So we had 2 here, but all the rest together with the 2 other kinds of natural metal, copper and mercury, should be understood here as metal. All these kinds of metal. The Pali, this Pali. So here you have to learn only Pali. Tipu, seta tipu. Tipu here 10. What 10? Seta tipu. Seta tipu what 10? Sisan. Kala tipu. Lead here. Kala tipu lead. Sisan. Sisan, before we translate as what? Sisan. Sisa here referred to lead. That is blood tin. Sisa, blood tin. Satya, Rajada. So the 5 kinds here mentioned, explain. Rajada, Satya, Rajada, Sepa here. Mokta, Samutika Mokta. The fur, Mokta, that is fur. Fur is the sea or sea fur. Yes, that's right. Mani.
Hi, Sayadaw.
A bit.
So in your book, is it Satju or Satjang, Sayadaw?
Satya.
Satya, not Satju.
Satya. Not Saju, yes, not Saju. Satya.
Satya. Okay.
Mani here, what is mani? Mani di tapit wa pali agade wilu riya de yo se so. Jodira sadi pedo sapobi mani. Manis are many kind here. Accepting what has been handed down in the Pali as Veluria. And so all that which is class according to water, a brilliance is gem. Mani, he translates mani as gem here. Mani generally translated as diamond, but here it's not diamond mani. Mani, not diamond. So what is classic according to water? A brilliance is gem. Gem here, many kinds of gem there. Many kinds of money. Wiluri yo, what's up? One money. Wosa. Wiluria. Wosa here, gem, the color of the bamboo. The bamboo color gem. That is also money. The gem, the color of the bamboo, like a bamboo. It looks like a bamboo. The color of the gem is like the color of the bamboo. Sikha samudika sanka. Here, share, she share. Samudika means is the she. Se is the she. She share. Sila kala sila. Sila here, marble. All the kinds of marble, beginning with the black marble, brown marble, white marble. Marble here, kala sila, padu sila, seda sila. Kala sila, black marble, seda and badu sila, brown marble, seda sila, white marble. All kinds of marble. Pawala, here, pawala mewa. Pawala coral, actually, pawala, what is pawala? Pawala is a gem, the color of the bamboo. Oh, sorry. Pawala. Oh, coral here, yes. Like a reed, coral, reed, these are pawala. So the coral is the ocean, the reed is the ocean. They are very important. Because of them, the ocean also become well maintained. So coral is very important. So nowadays they have to preserve the coral, or they have to breed, or they have to grow the coral, because it's very important to protect the land, the shore. So among the shore they keep the coral. Rajada Kabana Silpa Kwai. Rajada here, Kabana means the money, the coin, the money, before money is used as coin, silver coin. Jada Rupa Go Suwana. Jada Rupa here, Suwana, go coin. Lohitanga Rabbi, ruby, Lohitanga ruby. Red gem, Lohitanga, Ratamani, Pali, Ratamani, red gem. Masarakala, Kablamani, Masarakala here. Period the gem, I don't know the gem. As regatina, foliage. Tina actually grass, which is not comprised by hardwood. Sara, eBay is the case of coconut plant, palms, etc. It's called Tina. Tina, so this is species, Tina species, grass species, like a bamboo, coconut, like a bamboo, a coconut, beetnut trees, palm trees, all those trees has the excess outside. That's why here we say, what comprises hardwood if it stings, a twins is called kata. Kata here, tina. So tina, there are many kinds of tina. Tall tree, palm trees, coconut trees, betel trees, bamboo, the many kinds of grasses, all they are called tina. Tina kata. Kata adosara adamada darukhanda adosara, which has access inside here. Kuprase haut. Even stinks twins is called kata. That is wood. That is wood. Kata. Sakra moga matato yawa moti pamana marompa sakranama sakra sense. Sakra, that is sense. Pro the sense of being to the extent of a fix. Sakara, not sense, the stone, small stone. Here, to the extent of a fixed side, is gravel. But what is below the size of the B is called set. So the if it is smaller the B, it is set. It is bigger than the B, but the up to the fifth side, that is sakra. Sakra. The Moda Gato Panahita Walika, yes. Katala Yageji Kapala. Kapala. What is Kapala? Sakara. Walika Katala. Well,
Sayadaw, I heard you recited the Kapana.
No, Katala. Which one?
I heard you recited the Kapana, that's why.
No. Sakra Walika Katala. Kapala, yes, Kapala Katala di Yageji Kapala. Kapala being the piece of the broken pot. That is called Kapala. Pottery, any kind of pottery. So the broken pot, any kinds of broken pot, broken cup, broken one is called Kapala. So the not the good one, the bad one, the broken one. Kapala. Bhumi Budhui. Bhumi soil, the earth. Pasana Adomotiya Asana do Pataya Hatipamana Asapato Pasano. Pasana stone. From the pit side to the elephant side. That is stone. Vibhaṅga. The last one Vibhaṅga from the elephant side. Now upward. We had the bigger the elephant. We call mountain Vibhaṅga. We don't call the stone. About the size of the elephant body, we call it the stone, pasana. But if the stone is bigger than that, we don't call it anymore the stone. We call it babada. So about the size of the house, we don't call stone. Or big stone, we don't call big stone. We call the mountain stone because we call babada. Babada is bigger than that one. Wow. The Pali, these Palis are not very familiar. Some Pali not very familiar with me. Like Dina Gata, these are familiar with us. Dina Gata, all these are familiar. Sakara, Walika, Pasana, Babada, Bhumi, also are familiar with us. But some of the words, like Tipu, Sisa, they are not familiar with us. So if you want to know the Pali words, if you want to be inspired in Pali words, you just learn by heart those Pali words. Like Tipu, Sisa, Sanja, Mota, Mani, Veluria, Sankha, Sila, Pawala, Jadarupa, Rohitanga, Masara, Masara, Tina, Masaratina, all those the gems, the name of the gems. The name of the gems are not very familiar with us. So if you want to know, you just by heart those Pali words. It's not easy. So ya ajadika ptuvidadu ya japahiradi dwepi ptuvidadu ya kaklathena lakna do eka ptuvidadu bo ajadika bahira here. Bo ajadika bahiras are called ptuvidadu because of the characteristic, their characteristic. Because they belong to the characteristic of heart. They belong to the heartness of characteristic. That's why both are called Patuvidadu. Whether inside the body, whether outside the body. Something that is heart is called Patuvidadu here. No interesting. Huh? So we should go to the
It's interesting, but I cannot remember these Pali terms. Too much.
So the line is also not good because slower. Okay. Now connection is not very good.
Oh, can you hear us, Sayadaw? Can you hear me, Sayadaw?
Now I hear you, but I don't hear Sally very well.
Oh.
Hello, Sayadaw, can you hear me?
Now I hear you. Please.
It's very strange. Huh?
Please.
Yeah, I mean,
something.
the body are very good, but we cannot remember it.
It's not also interested, is it? Not interesting.
Yeah, about the metal, the gems, to be honest, I'm not interested about those.
So, it's better to go with some of the important points.
But it's good, Sayadaw. At least we read about it, right?
Yes, to read the Pali is good.
Yeah, maybe first time we couldn't remember, but later on we again, we can remember.
For the language is good, but for the knowledge, but we don't need. We just know just the name. We just what kind of the things we call Patuvidadu. If we know that one, enough for our knowledge. But to know the Pali words, we need to read all these things. But to know the meaning only, we just know what is Patuvidadu, what is eternal Patuvidadu, what is external Patuvidadu, what are they? If we know that, that's enough, I think.
Yeah, we need to know both language and the meaning also.
Okay, if you are interested, okay. I'm so I wonder, you are not interested in these Palis.
No, they was please keep going, Sayadaw. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for listening. I'll see you today after tomorrow again.
Yes.
Okay, let's conclude our class. Buddha Sasana Jira Detadu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detadu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detadu. Sadhu. Sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you very much.
Take care,
yes,
please.
take care, Sayadaw. We'll see you the day after tomorrow.
Okay.